Well, we have new developments tonight in that fiery controversy brewing down in Florida. The pastor of a small Gainesville church says now he's rethinking his decision to call off the burning of copies of the Muslim Holy Book. Reverend Terry Jones says Saturday's event is suspended for now. Jones says Islamic leaders promised they'd move a planned mosque from near New York's Ground Zero if he scrapped his book-burning scheme. The imam planning the New York Center said no such deal had ever been reached.
A new audit of Tulsa city government took 6 months to complete, and it could be another 6 months before any recommendations are put into practice.
But it could lead to some restructuring of almost every city department. News on 6 reporter Emery Bryan has the details new tonight.
The employees at City Hall are going over the audit, and some are pushing back.
Okay, I've already had some instances where people, that number's not right. And so we're going to have to go back through and identify in certain areas that the numbers are what they should be before we go off saying this is a cookie cutter and we can apply it to every department the same way.
Dorflinger is in charge of going back over the numbers to see if there really is a savings. First on the list is the previously obscure City Horticulture Service. The auditors didn't think a greenhouse fit the core mission of city government. The department does the work of 22 people at a cost of just over $1.5 million. The recommendation was to eliminate or outsource the work. The city's vehicle fleet maintenance department has a full-time staff of 72 at a cost of $11,423,000. The recommendation was to dig deeper in the numbers to check whether the cost of the work is competitive with hiring it out. There's another idea in the audit to save money long-term at the police department by adding civilian employees. Specifically, the jobs of crime analyst and other desk jobs could free up officers in those jobs now so they could add to manpower on the street. The administrative side of the department has a staff of 93 at a cost of $8.7 million. The audit recommends putting civilians in some of those jobs instead. The auditor says the savings in this audit will come through efficiency, not a layoff.
I believe that we can save money and preserve jobs too. We have a lot of funded but unfilled positions within the city where people could fill in slots, but yet it's not efficient for them to be working in the areas they're currently working in.
The auditor told me today he's sure some recommendations from this audit would ultimately be rejected because the service was just too important to lose despite the cost. He's also sure in this audit there is plenty of savings to be found. Emery Bryan, the News on 6 Tonight.